As part of a bookstagram community, not BookTok, because well, I don't have TikTok in my country, but as part of it, we come across books that are extremely hyped, and well, not all of them are bad, but not all of them are good either. So today I'll be reviewing some of my BookTok books. So let's begin. So now the term hyped books is kind of a little overused basically, because that's not all the books that exist, and it's not necessary that all you read is hyped or on Bookstagram or on BookTok, and that's why you have to read them. No, and not all of them are good either, but not all of them are bad. I mean, people have attached this very negative sort of connotation to hyped, but it's not really that bad. Some of them are really, really good. They're really popular because they are good. It's not that all hype books are just hyped and they don't have any substance or whatever. There are genuinely books that I have liked. I have been introduced to them because of Bookstagram, and I genuinely like them. As a reader, I also read a lot of underrated fiction. So there is a video coming out on that soon as well. So I hope you like that. It'll come out, yeah, it'll come out after this, I think. So as a reader, I like to mix and read everything, and I think you should also do that. So here today, I'll be sharing my views on a few hype books that I have read. I've read a lot basically, but these are a few. First of which is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and yes, we are twinning today. Yay! Anyway, Leigh Bardugo's Six of Crows is. I'm not a fantasy reader at all. I read very little fantasy, and the fact that I finished this, I got through this, is surprising even to me. And there are a fair share of haters for this book as well. But honestly, I liked it. I really, really did. And even though I'm not a fantasy reader, but I liked it. And friends recommended it to me, crazy Six of Crows fans friends, so they recommended it to me, so I thought, why not, let's give it a shot. But then the first 50 pages, I was like so blank. I was like, what is even happening here? Please help me, send help. But then once I got a hang of it, I was like, oh, this is what that meant. Now this is what's happening. So it is difficult to get into, definitely, and it is quite chunky again. So that is one thing that kind of demotivates me to read a book. But I honestly liked it, because once it picked up, it really picked up. So yes, definitely. I haven't read the second book in the duology. The main duology is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, but I haven't read Crooked Kingdom yet. So if you have, do let me know what you think of it. And Six of Crows basically is about Kaz Brecker, who is a criminal prodigy, and he has been offered a chance at a deadly heist, and that is to break into the ice court. I wasn't sure if they told you already what the heist was, but yes, a break into the ice court, and it is a military strange hold that has never been breached, and Kaz is going to do that for the very first time. But why must they do so? It's basically to retrieve a hostage, and whose magic basically could change the course of Grisha magic overall. And for Kaz, basically, this means riches beyond this world, basically, lots of money. And to pull off this heist, he basically puts together six, yes, six misfits who don't get along with each other, but they are a group. Six, of course, so they are a group. It is, first off, a convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heart render using her magic to survive the slums, and a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes. So this is about six dangerous outcasts and one impossible heist. And next up is Normal People by Sally Rooney. Don't come at me, please. I fear this fandom, but okay. So I kind of understand why people do like this book, but can you please tell me why you like this book? I don't understand each and every aspect of this book. It's that complex, and that's what makes it good, honestly. But I hate, absolutely dislike the people who basically say that I love normal people just to seem pretentious, and they don't actually get the meaning of normal people, and that really infuriates me. Like, girl, what are you saying? Listen to yourself. You didn't even get the book properly. And why are you saying what you're saying when you did not get it, just to associate themselves with a certain fandom and seem pretentious? But anyway, Normal People is a book that is very strong. It comes on as very strong. It has very um it lacks in quotation marks, honestly, and that annoys me, number one thing. And the book is power packed with emotions, with a lot of traumatic incidents as well. So it came out as very strong, and many people do relate to it in real life scenarios, which is really um sad, honestly. And I do understand people associate themselves with Marianne and her struggles, so I completely understand that. But maybe it wasn't relatable to me, or maybe I felt a disconnect with the characters, which is why I did not like it as much. But definitely, the book did have a lot of substance. It was quite a lot, basically. And I understand why people like it. All jokes apart, I do understand why people like it, why people think that this is so dear to their heart. And because people out there in the world actually go through things like this, and that is one of the most beautiful aspects of the book, that it touches readers everywhere. People is about Connell and Marianne, who grew up in the same small town, but they are from completely different economic backgrounds. The small town is basically in the west of Ireland, and that's all that's similar between them. Literally, that's all. And in school, Connell was pretty popular, well liked, and Marianne is a loner. Absolutely secluded, absolutely isolated, and these two basically strike up a conversation, and something life changing begins. So that's all, and that takes that first. The book is basically about their journey through time, okay, from the first conversation and their repeated instances of meeting each other, and how life keeps changing for each of them. And the rest, I think you should read and guess for yourselves. Right, next up is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I liked the book, honestly. Yes, I loved it. And I think it is very cute. But does it really deserve the amount of hype that it gets? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure about that. But it is a good book, okay? So Red, White, and All Blue is also a movie. I don't like the fact that every hype book is being turned into a movie or a series. I don't want to watch it. I really just want to read my book, and please leave me alone with that. Don't turn every book into a movie or into a series. I don't like it. But anyway, Red, White, and Royal Blue is about the first son of the United States, the Prince of England, basically. And that's their. It's about their diplomatic relations and how they strike a rather unusual relation between them. When the tabloids they get hold of a photo involving an Alex Henry altercation, U.S. British relations they get a little affected. Basically, they take a turn for the worse. So that's where it all begins. It's fun, it's very quick paced, it has emails in them, which is absolutely cute, wholesome. And maybe you would like it, maybe you should just check it out. All right, next up is You've Reached Sam by Dustin Thao. This book is absolutely heartbreaking, of course, but it has heartfelt themes of grief and stuff like that. But I think it failed to achieve what I was expecting, and maybe because a lot of the hype and everything, people posting themselves crying on the book, about the book, basically, and all that. But honestly, it's not that way. Did not affect me like that. And this sticker is also very annoying. Please remove that from my book. It's permanent. I can't even remove it. So annoying. That is not something that should be advertised. Must read TikTok sensation. I mean, come on. What happened to books just being books, right? Anyway, it's about 17-year-old Julie Clark, who has her future all planned out until she loses her boyfriend in an accident. Sam, basically. They had planned their entire future out about attending college in the city together, spending their summer in Japan, but then Sam dies and everything changes. Heartbroken and desperate to, try to move on, but she's unable to do that. She gets a phone call and it's Sam. So what would you do if you got a last call from someone you've been dying to talk to? So I think that's what the book is about, and it keeps going on and on about it. So that kind of really gets slightly annoying when it keeps going on and on about the same thing, and then it just ends. So that kind of is a little where it lagged for me, but it's absolutely heartfelt. It is very sad, I would say. It does do that to you. It pulls at your heartstrings basically. But yeah, it's that's all, literally all the book talks about. There are other books by Dustin Thao as well, but then I feel that each and every book sort of advertises the same thing. But I don't know. I haven't read the other books. I've only read this one. So maybe I'll check out another book. I did write like the writing style by Dustin. So maybe I don't know. Right. Lastly is one of my most favorite book doc. Favorite is Better Than Movies by Lynn Painter. I haven't read nothing like the movies because there are mixed reviews about that book. So I'm kind of hesitant to pick it up. But I love this book so much. I mean, if you are an avid romance reader, avid romance watcher, if you love watching movies like Clueless, When Harry Met Sally, 10 Things I Hate About You, and other She's the Man, and La La Land, and other books also. Bridget Jones's Diary. Yes, I'm trying to guess them off the things on the cover, but I can't remember any other now. You like those books? Sorry, movies. Then I'm pretty sure you like this book as well because it's actually very rom-com coded, and it also has quotes from each of the movies. And I think that is what I really enjoy about the book. It is, if you are definitely a romance reader, then I think you'll like it. Otherwise, you will find it very cheesy. If maybe you're not into this genre, then you may steer away from it, honestly speaking. But this is cheesy to the core, and that is why it is so comforting. I love this book so much. So it's about Wes Bennett and Liz Buxbaum. They are childhood friends, but then as they grew up, they have kind of drifted apart. And although they were very good friends in their childhood, and then it's time for their senior year prom, when Liz basically wants to get to Michael, right? Yes, Michael, who has just moved back to town, and Liz wants to get him as his prom date, as her prom date, sorry. But then the only way to get to Michael is through Wes, so she has to reestablish her relationship with Wes, of friendship basically. And well, that's where it all begins, and I think you should really check it out. It's very cute. I really love it. So this, I just realized that my mic wasn't working. Anyway, it has low battery. Just realized my mic wasn't working. So, well, I think you have to manage with whatever has been short till now. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is all that I have today to recommend to you. Now, this is a very mixed sort of hype book list. Some of them I like, some I don't. So give hype books a chance sometimes, but it's not necessary that's all that you read. So if you want to try out some, you can check out my video on hype books I actually like. And if you want to um look at my opinions about books, hype books that I did not like, then also you can check out this video, and I'll be there next week. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon maybe. And please don't forget to subscribe so that we keep meeting each other again and again. Goodbye.